my name is Megan and I'm here with Sarah, a therapist at the Cleveland Health and Wellness Center for our Flip the Script Ask a Therapist series, where you can get to know our CHOC therapists a bit better. Sarah Betteley has worked in community mental health for the past 8 years, providing counseling to children and families. She holds a master's degree in social work from Cleveland State University and obtained her early childhood mental health credential through the state of Ohio. With adults, her areas of focus include stress, anxiety, depression, and life transitions. She also has specialized experience and training in working with young children. A hands-on approach to therapy is essential for children, and Sarah uses play, art, music, stories, and movement, as well as cognitive behavioral therapy to help a child reach their treatment goals. Sarah believes that parents or caregivers can also have a valuable role in the treatment process, and she strives to support, empower, and educate caregivers on how they can help. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today, Sarah.
Sure, no problem.
So let's get into a few questions about your work. When did you realize that you wanted to become a therapist?
Sure. I think it was really a culmination of things that led me to wanting to become a therapist. I found psychology really interesting in school and learning about human behavior. I also personally benefited from therapy, so I knew kind of firsthand kind of what positive change it could have on a person. And lastly, I think I just, I really wanted to be in a profession where I was kind of helping to kind of make a positive change and play, kind of have a helping role.
Great. And what populations do you enjoy working with?
Yeah, I really enjoy working with children, adolescents, and adults. I do have the most experience actually working in early childhood mental health, so with very small children. Sometimes people are surprised when I say that I work with such young children and kind of helping them with their mental health. But I really enjoy that role, kind of helping to kind of support young children kind of build their resiliency skills from an early start so they can kind of hopefully kind of bounce back from those stressors that they experience, and then also supporting the parent or the caregiver, kind of helping just support them through those challenges that come up. I really enjoy that role.
Thank you. And what treatment modalities do you draw from in your work?
Sure. With children, sometimes we'll do a little talk therapy, but depending on kind of their developmental level and their age, we use a lot of play-based techniques, some art therapy, and then I also really enjoy using bibliotherapy. Books can be such a great tool to kind of really talk about kind of difficult topics. And then with adolescents and adults, I also will use art therapy if that's something that a client's interested in, kind of bringing some like mindfulness techniques into the work, and then also cognitive behavioral therapy.
Mm-hmm. And what are your unique strengths as a therapist?
So I did think about kind of what I've heard in the past from kind of colleagues and past clients to kind of help me think about this question. I've been told that with the families I work with that I'm very present in the moment with them. I'm a good listener, very empathetic, and then the last one I would share would be kind of my resourcefulness, that especially with children, just trying to find like the right tool or kind of the right intervention that's going to help them meet their treatment goals.
Mm-hmm. How do you manage stress in your life?
That's a good question. So I try to have some organization for myself. I I love my planner, and I'm definitely a to-do list person. So, getting that gratification as I check off my to-dos. But then also, of course, just trying to make sure I'm finding time for those things that bring me, happiness and relaxation. So spending time with family. I love being outside, so walking or hiking. And then I also like to crochet. So that's an outlet for me.
Nice. Finally, what makes therapy effective and who can benefit from therapy?
So I really think anyone can benefit from therapy. That, if anyone's looking to make some kind of change within themselves, some kind of positive self-growth, that, they can really benefit. And then I think what makes therapy the most effective is that relationship between the client and the therapist. And that's so important in the process. And so I try to be, as a clinician, I try to be very cognizant of that, not only from the start, but then also as the therapy continues, kind of checking in with the client, kind of asking them, how is this process going for you? And just being open to hearing that feedback and adjusting if we need to.
Nice. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me today, and we've gotten to know you a little bit better.